All right, hope you're still with me so far. Don't worry, this does take a bit of time to learn this tune. It's a bit tricky, as I say. So, you know, I think it took me a good few weeks to learn this, and I just got the sections and I worked on it section by section. So I think there's 5 sections in all. So, you know, take your time, just go over one section and then do the next section, see if you can put it together. All right, so now after we've done that third little section, we've got a wild section, I'd say. And the way I play this, you know, as long as you get the spirit of the kind of piece, don't worry if it's exactly the same as the record, it's quite a wild section. So, you know, I'll play it through slowly. That's the first bit. All right, so we're sliding up to 7 on the A, and then you're hammering on from on the D string. This is 5 to 7 onto the 7th here of the D. All right. But you're doing that with this tremolo picking. I think that's 6 times. Then you're going to pull off 5 on the G, open, and then come back to 7 here on the D. And after you've pulled off, you're doing that tremolo picking again on that 7 on the D. Pull off that 5 again to the open, and then 8, which sounds really weird, on the D. And then you're going to do this. Alright, so that's 6, pull off to the open B to the 5 on the B here, then 7, pull off to the open G to 5 on the G. The last one is 8, pull off to the open B to 7, alright? Then you do a little trill from 5 to 7 here on the B. Now, the thing with this is, don't worry if it's not too exact. What I mean is, if you kind of get some other pull-offs going in there, as long as you get the spirit of it, you know, it will sound good, you know, because that bit is hard to hear kind of on the record what's going on. So that's what you want. Don't worry if you get a few more hammer-ons or pull-offs in there, just get the spirit of it, all right? Then we're going to do a similar idea. This one we're sliding on the E string from 5 to 7, and we're hammering on 5 to 7, and we're doing that tremolo picking on 7 on the A. So you've got, but the note you pull off is 5 on the D this time. All right, now this other bit. All right. So 5 again, pull off to open G, to 4 on the G, 7, pull off to the open D to 4, alright, and then 7 to pull off to open G to 6, and then a little trill on 4 to 6 on the G. See there, I played a few more open strings, didn't I? I did that naturally, I didn't mean to, but anyway, as long as you get the spirit. So let me put those 2 bits together. Now the third time he does the same as the first time. But this time you kind of have this descending bit before the tapping section. 5 to 7, 3 to 5, 1, pull off to 3, back off to, hammer on to 3, sorry, pull off to 1. And then a little kind of a hammer on from open B to 2 on the B, right? Right, that's that section. So it's pretty wild, this section. Okay, and so on. So those 3 bits together. Take your time with that. I think that might be the trickiest part of it. All right, but just go really slow. Alright, here we go. The last section is the tapping section. This is a lot of numbers, and also by the time you get to this stage in the song, your fingers are tired. This song doesn't let up, and this can hurt your hand doing this section. So it's not something you want to practice over and over and over again for hours. It might take you a couple of days just to remember all the parts and then to play it. So the first little bit, we've got this. Okay, so the first bit, you're tapping 9 and you've got your first finger on 2 and you're going to tap at 9 and it's coming off to 2, and then you're hammering on to 5. Now, by the way, when you're doing this section, it's kind of each section, it's not really timed. Sometimes he plays 6, sometimes he plays 7. I'm not really thinking about that when I play that section. I just go by feeling of it. So if you want to do it exactly, you could think of it 6 times. I'll tell you when it's less or more. But generally speaking, when I'm playing this again, go for the feeling, because I'm sure he wasn't counting it. But all right, now keep these 2 fingers the same, 2 to hammering onto 5, or sorry, tap, I'm doing this hammer on, and then tap on 10. Again, 6 or 7 times. All right, then continue tapping 10, move up this hand, your left hand, to 4 and 7. And then continue with that hand the same, 4 to 7, move up to 12, tap 12. So far we've got. All right, now move up 5 to 9, this is a big stretch, and you're still tapping 12. All right. Then after that bit, you're going to tap 13 and move back 5 to 8. So this is a little more comfortable now. All right. So far, we've got this. Move to 10. Those fingers are the same. Move these ones 4 to 7. Up to 12. Then 5 to 9, tap 12 again, still tap 12. 13, 5, 8. And then move up your tapping finger to 15 here. All right. Then we're going to shift up here, 7 to 10. Again 6 times. And then move up to 17, that's still 7/10. And then the last one we're going to do is move up your left hand to 9/12, and this one is a long one. I think he does that 13 times. So that previous section when you're going, you just do that 17 twice. And then, okay, so let's put that together, recap, I'll try and play it slow. Don't worry if your fingers are getting tired, so are mine. Okay, now we're into the last bit. So now we're moving up here 12 to 15 and you're tapping on 17. Alright, so you're pulling off to 12, hammering on to 15. Then you do that twice, then you just keep tapping the 17th fret, but you move your left hand down 1. Till the last one you've got is 9 and 12, and you do that each one twice. Then you repeat that section. Alright, now we do exactly the same idea, but you're going to tap 15, so move this one down 2 frets, your tapping hand, and move this one up 1, so it's 10 and 13, and you do. Alright, so we've got this. And then again. Then move down. Now that only goes once. Then you tap 13. So move down 2, move your left hand up 1. So this is 8 and 11 now. On your left hand twice. So you finish that one on 5 to 8. So now let me just play that section for you. And then again. Now move down. Move that one up. Move down. Move that one up. Alright, now the last little bit, I don't play it exactly like the record. Why? Because my fingers are really small and they get really tired at this point, so I do this. So this is, I'm hammering on 10, sorry, tapping 10, 5 to 8. Then I move down to 4 and 7. Then I finish on the E, hammer onto the E at the 5th fret, and then I'm going to hit a harmonic. And then a dive bomb down. Now on that point of the record, what he's doing is adjusting the flanger, and it kind of goes into feedback there. So I'm just kind of doing something with the whammy bar at the end. All right. So that little section. There we go, and that is all the parts to Eruption. Take your time with it. It is tricky, just do one section at a time. Do let me know if you've got any questions on this or anything you want me to go over again, you know, happy to do it. But have some fun, and do check out the other videos, not websites, the other videos on my YouTube channel, and hopefully you'll find one to help you. But any questions, let me know. Be happy to help. See you in the next video.